Hello everyone and welcome back to Credit Finance. In today's video, I bring you an update regarding the summer p-ebt benefits. So if you guys remember previously, we would discuss summer p-ebt very constantly well. Now they are going to be called the summer p-ebt benefit, and so those are expected to be coming in next year pretty much when in 2024 there's of course eligibility and requirements that must be made, and then of course these states also have to apply for this one. So there's going to be important deadline, and we are going to be also covering the potential payout dates. Now two states specifically have already expressed interest in applying for the 2024 summer EBT. So of course I am going to be providing you with all the details, and then we also have an update for those in the state of Kentucky regarding the summer 2023 p-ebt benefits. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video. Now before we get started, if you are interested in latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, p-ebt in everything in between, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. So let's get right to it. So in the name of transparency, I always want to show you exactly where I'm getting my information from. So as you can see here, I'm on the website for the US Department of Agriculture. It would be the USDA Food and Nutrition Services. As you can see here on their website, they are already talking about the summer BT program that is going to be a permanent program and is set to begin in the summer of 2024. So here on their website, they have already released pretty much a lot of information, including everything from like summer EBT eligibility certifications and verifications. For example, here's one of the documents I found with a lots of information. Other sources as well include Food Research and Action Center. They are already talking about administrative cost for 2024, and here they give a little bit more details as to how this is going to be funded. So for example, they are saying here that beginning in 2024, the state, territories and Indians tribals organization will be required to cover 50% of the summer EBT. Where if you guys remember, when it comes to the summer p-ebt, that was funded 100% by the federal government. So this one's definitely going to be a little bit different. And then there's you giving you plenty of information here as well. There's also going to be a timeline for the state that you know that are interested in applying, that they are going to have to meet certain deadlines, right? And one of those deadlines is from what I can recall would be January 1st, and then also February 15th. You can see down here. So as I mentioned previously, the summer EBT is expected to start next year, right? So here's a little bit more details regarding all this. The Consolidated Appropriation Act of 2023 created a permanent nationwide summer electronic benefit transfer, otherwise known as the summer EBT, and there's going to be of course a program now beginning in 2024. As I mentioned previously, the state, territories and Indian tribals organization will be required to cover 50% of the summer EBT administrative expenses from non-federal sources. If you guys remember, for when it comes to the p-ebt, because of the pandemic, that's pretty much why that started, right? Now that they pretty much lifted the whole emergency declaration, now they are asking pretty much for the state to provide the funding, whereas in comparison to before, all the funding came from the federal government. That's why I say here the federal funding to cover 100% of the administrative cost. It's going to be a departure from that. So the summer p-ebt provides grocery buying benefit to low income families with school age children when the schools are closed for the summer. Now more than 29 million children across America could benefit from summer EBT. Each youth would receive a card loaded with 120. If you are wondering the amount, again it would be of $120 to help buy food during the month that school is out. Now there's going to be some important dates for these states, and obviously the states must meet these deadlines if they are interested in applying for the summer EBT program. Now here they are pretty much. So the important deadlines for the 2024 summer EBT, it's going to be take careful planning and preparation by the states and territories and technical assistance by the USDA. Obviously, everyone was worked together are critical to ensure full implementation of the summer EBT in 2024. Now states Again, the states right, it's the state decisions. The states must express interest in providing summer 2024 EBT benefit to the USDA by January 1st, pretty much so. Each year, state must submit a management and administration plan for summer EBT, and it seems like this must happen by February 15th. States that have finished their annual budget process for fiscal year 2024 and have not been able to secure summer EBT funding should consider other option. Unfortunately, now sub EBT insurance will start as early as May of 2024 and continue through September of 2024. But again, this is going to be very state by state. Now moving on to one important aspect of the summer EBT, of course, you must qualify for it, right? So let's talk about the eligibility criteria. So eligibility for summer EBT may be established in several ways, guys. So children eligible for summer EBT include children who are in the instructional year immediately preceding the summer or during the summer operational period. So for one, they must attend a national school in program or a school breakfast program participating school and have been certified as eligible for free or reduced price school meals through. Once again, the application for the national school lunch program or directed certification, they must also attend the school, right, whether it's a national schooling program or the school breakfast first program participating special provision school C or provision 2 or 3 and are directly certified or categorically eligible. Here are other ways to qualify for this program. So they must attend once again an NSLP or SBP participating school but are not already certified either by application or direct certifications and are otherwise certified by a summer EBT application. Of course, this includes children attending a special provision school act and children who were not certified as eligible for free and reduced price during the preceding instructional year. And then in addition to this, another option would be they do not attend an NSLPSBP participating school but are able to be directly certified. Now let's move on to a couple of states, guys. I have already expressed interest in applying for the summer EBT program, and of course remember that's all these states have a deadline pretty much, which would be January 1st. Right, if they are interested in applying for this, then of course they must let the USDA know, and then that way they can ensure their 50-50 funding. Right, again 50 comes from the states and then the other 50 comes from the federal government. So one of those states that it did express interest according to my research is California. So California anti-hunger advocates and state legislature were able to successfully educate to ensure that funding, including for a statewide application to be operational for the summer of 2024, was set aside for summer EBT through their state annual appropriation process. Now they estimated the amount needed for the 50% match by reviewing the administrative funding asked for the pandemic EBT program. The state of California calculated approximately 94 million for p-ebt implementation and therefore included $47 million in its budget to cover the 50% match for the summer EBT for the summer of 2024. Now another state that is also saying that they are interested in applying for the summer EBT program, but it's not for sure just yet in the state of Montana. So this is according to my research on October 10th. Montona's health department director said that the state of Montana is applying in January for the next round of federal money. The Hills pay for meals for children and in the summer. However, educators and others in the state who work with school and raise money to feed hungry kids said this week they hope the state follows through after the department declined to apply for the $10 million in federal p-ebt funds, or as we all know, the pandemic electronic benefit transfer money this summer, citing administrative burden. Now again, guys, this program provides funding for families with school children and who don't have access to school meals during the summer. So again, and according to the Montana Health Department director, he basically said that the state is interested in applying, and of course we hope the Montana pretty much follows through. And now moving on to a very completely different topic, we are going to be talking about the summer PEBT of 2023. Again, we are talking about summer pandemic EBT. There's actually 43 states that have been approved, and guys, this is the final list. It's updated as of November 11th, and unfortunately there was a couple of states that decided not to apply for the summer PBT benefits, so naturally these states will not be receiving PBT in 23. This is the latest information, so that include Alaska, Idaho, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, South Dakota and Texas. Now guys, remember, when it comes to Idaho and pretty much all the states, actually to deadline for the state to submit a plan for PBT was July 14th, and so these are the states that pretty much decided not to apply. Now moving on to those in the state of Kentucky. Guys, here's the latest update regarding the 23 PBT benefit, especially summer, right? So Kentucky summer PBT plan was approved, as we all know, on May 10th, with the standard benefit amount of $120 to all eligible students. Here we are talking about kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. Now initially that state plan was to send these benefits in mid-August. This was according to the USDA website, but then the date was pretty much later changed to the end of October, which meant no later than November 1st. But I have been doing a little bit of research. I have seen emails, I have seen comments on some forums that I follow, like on Facebook and Reddit, and then people are getting different dates. So let me show you guys here what I found, and I mean there's no update through from Kentucky PBT website. The state is not confirming or letting us know the any of the official payout dates, so I'm just going to be presenting you what I found. So for example, here I found this email. It says, "Thank you for contacting the DCVSPBT team. At this time, we do not have an exact date on when the PBT allowments are deposited." It says here students who are eligible should receive the summer 2023 PBT no later than November 1st, and those that has missed due to 19th, it should be no later than December 1st of 23. So it seems like some people are saying November 1st. I would say that if you do not receive your benefits by November 1st, it's unfortunately to me, I assume it's like that they will push back the dates again until mid-November. And so I went to another forum, and this is another information that I found that I hope is hopefully says we received an inquiry regarding PBT. I have contacted the PBT department, who advised they are due to be issued this week of November 13th. So again, there are several dates being thrown around, but all I know is the deadline for these states to send these benefits pretty much would be December 30th. And well, like I mentioned previously, if you guys on the Kentucky PBT website, there's no information unfortunately regarding the both summer PBT benefit, not the school year, right? So as we all know, when it comes to the school year PBT plan for children in school, again here we are talking about school year 2022 through 23 was approved back on July 28th. November, the program provides a reimbursement from families can use to replace meals they missed as a result of missing school, whether it was in person, virtual or home school activities for CO-19 related reason. Now the school year 2022 through 2023 student PBT reimbursement covers all months between September 1st and May 11th of 23. Now for in-person student, the issuance is equivalent to the number of eligible days multiplied by $818 for September 2022 through May 11th of 2023. So that's all the update that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.